Hi from Zoans. Today I'm going to talk about how to record in FL Studio a score and how to convert the score into a MIDI file. So, first of all, uh, the first thing we have to do, okay? So, if you, especially if you are a beginner and you use FL Studio for the first time, okay, you have to choose the right device. For example, I have an external audio card and I'm using Focusrite USB ASIO. And but if you don't have an external audio card, you have to choose ASIO for all. Okay, and when you okay, I can't make this thing because I'm recording this video now. But I have I have made a screenshot. So when you click on ASIO and you have this kind of panel. So I click. For me, for example, I have my Focusrite control panel, and if you choose ASIO for all, when you click here, okay, I have made a screenshot before recording this video, so you have this kind of window, and you have to move this slider. So essentially, when you move this slider to the right, latency increase. When you move to the left, latency decrease. Okay. For example, I have now 15 milliseconds, and I suggest you to don't have latency more than 15 milliseconds to record. What is latency? Basically, when I play a key on my keyboard, the latency is the delay between when I play my key on my keyboard and when I hear sound. And pay attention to this button, triple buffer, because when you activate this button, basically you have more latency. The other thing, in order to record, is Midi. So you have to enable your Midi device. For example, I have now a code 61 from M Audio. And if you don't see your Midi master keyboard device, try to click on this button, refresh device list. And once you are sure to make all these settings, you can start to choose an instrument. So when you open FL Studio, you have a template. So for example, this window, the channel rack contains all the sounds. And now I have a kick, a clap. Okay, so to put an instrument here, you can do this in different ways, replacing, for example, the kick, or insert a new one. Okay, right click, you have replace, you have insert, or you can click on this plus button here. Okay, so for example, I shows now FL keys, and this is a basic piano. Okay, so when I play on my keyboard, okay, this is piano, and so let's record. For recording, you have different options. First of all, you can set the BPM, so the tempo, for example, 140 BPM. Then you have metronome, so I can activate, and when I play, I click play, I can hear metronome. I have different types of metronome sounds. So hi-hat, tick, okay. Beep, I don't like beep, so cowbell, okay, but I prefer the first one. Then you have this button. Basically, when you start to record, you have an empty measure. So the record doesn't start immediately, but for example, you have 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So imagine like a countdown, okay? Then you have okay, this is blend recording. For example, you can record something, then stop, then record again, and the second thing you are going to record is blended together with the previous one. Okay, and this button wait for input to start playing. So when I start record, the record doesn't start until I start to play on my keyboard. So let's do some examples. So first example, using the countdown. So click on record button. In this case, you can choose everything or notes automation. In this situation is the same thing, okay, because I don't have any input, any audio input activated. Okay, so for example, a microphone connected to the input of my on my audio card. So in this case is the same thing. I can click notes and automation on everything is the same in this situation. Then click on play. So now we have a countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So I have when I play. Okay. This is a recording. When you choose to record when you start to play, I recommend to deactivate the countdown button because if you have the countdown button activated and also wait for input activated, the situation is this: you record, play, nothing's happened. You play your keyboard, but okay, this is a countdown, and then so essentially what's happened here? When I start to play, the countdown starts. So basically inside the countdown time, there is no recording. So keep in mind to deactivate countdown when you choose to use this option. Also with this button you can undone, okay? And when I record, I click play, nothing happens until I start to play. Okay? Once you have recorded your melody, you can edit, you can change note positions, okay, change length, and you can export in two ways. Export, save the score, so in FL Studio format, or you can export as Midi file. In this way, the Midi file can be loaded from other programs, other digital audio workstation such as Logic, Pro Tools, Cubase, and other kind of programs like FL Studio. So basically click on this button, export MIDI file, shows the folder and save. Okay, it's very simple. Also, obviously, you can edit the velocity of the notes. So, for example, you can change the velocity in this way. Okay, and depending about what you need and your keyboard, you can change the velocity curve. So in the option MIDI velocity, click on this button and you can change the velocity curve. Okay, once you have find the right curve that works well for your keyboard and for you click on accept and it's done. So I hope you learned something with this video. I invite you to leave me a comment below, let me know what you think, share this video with your friends, and we'll see you soon. Bye!